electrifying world of mixed martial arts, few matchups capture the imagination quite like the heavyweight title bout set for UFC 321 on October 25, 2025, at the Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi. Tom Aspinall, the reigning undisputed heavyweight champion from England, steps into the octagon to defend his belt for the first time against the enigmatic French challenger, Ciryl Gane. This isn't just a fight. It's a collision of styles, athleticism, and legacies, pitting Aspinall's explosive power and grappling prowess against Gane's elusive footwork and technical striking. As the dust settles from recent events like UFC 320, where Alex Pereira reclaimed his light heavyweight title, the MMA community is buzzing with anticipation for this heavyweight showdown, which could redefine the division's hierarchy. Tom Aspinall's journey to this moment has been nothing short of meteoric. The 32-year-old Salford native, with a record of 15-3, burst onto the UFC scene in 2020 and quickly established himself as a force of nature. After avenging his only UFC loss to Curtis Blaydes with a first-round knockout in their rematch, Aspinall captured the interim heavyweight title against Sergey Pavlovich in November 2023 and unified it by submitting Blaydes again in July 2024. His style is a blend of raw aggression and technical finesse. He boasts the shortest average fight time in UFC history at just 2:02, with 14 of his 15 wins coming by finish, 11 knockouts and 3 submissions. Aspinall's striking is devastating. He lands 8.07 significant strikes per minute, the third highest rate ever in the UFC, and his plus 5.18 strike differential is the best in promotional history, surpassing even legends like Cain Velasquez. But what sets him apart is his grappling. Trained under his father, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Aspinall averages 4 knockdowns per 15 minutes and seamlessly transitions from strikes to takedowns, exploiting opponents on the ground. His weaknesses. Critics point to occasional recklessness, charging forward with his chin exposed, which could leave him vulnerable to a counter-striker like Gane. Aspinall enters this fight on an 8-fight win streak, all first-round finishes in the UFC, and he's vocal about his confidence. Gane is a unique challenge, nimble and athletic, but I have the power to KO anyone. For Aspinall, this defense isn't just about retaining gold, it's about proving he's the most dominant heavyweight since Francis Ngannou's departure, potentially setting up super fights against the likes of Alex Pereira or a returning Jon Jones. On the other side stands Ciryl Gane, the 35-year-old Parisian with a 13-2 record, who's been chasing undisputed glory since his interim title win over Derek Lewis in 2021. Nicknamed Bon Gamin, Good Kid, Gane's background in Muay Thai and his 6 feet 4 inches frame make him a striking virtuoso. He lands with 61.3% accuracy, the highest among top heavyweights, and his plus 3.03 strike differential ranks 5th all-time. Gane's fights often go the distance, averaging 14-15 in duration, as he frustrates opponents with lateral movement, feints, and precise counters, avoiding brawls in favor of a points-based strategy. His losses, to Ngannou via decision and Jon Jones via submission, highlight his Achilles heel, grappling defense. Gane has been submitted once and taken down multiple times in key fights, areas where Aspinall excels. However, Gane is on a 2-fight win streak, including a knockout of Sergey Spivak and a decision over Alexander Volkov, showing improved resilience. In interviews, Gane emphasizes focus. I manage distance with high-level striking. My priority is family and training, not social media. For him, this is a last chance at the title. A win would make him France's first undisputed UFC champion and silence doubters who question his heart in grueling wars. The matchup itself is a stylistic puzzle that could unfold in thrilling ways. If Aspinall imposes his pace early, expect a whirlwind of strikes leading to a takedown and ground-and-pound finish in round 1, his bread and butter, as seen in his quick dispatches of Pavlovich and Blaydes. Betting odds reflect this. Aspinall is a heavy favorite at -425 to -460, with predictions leaning toward a KO TKO 70% chance or submission in the early rounds. Yet, Gane's elusiveness could drag the fight into later rounds, where his cardio and accuracy shine. If he survives the initial blitz, a decision victory isn't out of reach, exploiting Aspinall's potential fatigue from aggressive pursuits. Analysts like Laura Senko and Din Thomas highlight this intrigue. Will Gane prove he's better than people realize, or will Aspinall walk through him like everyone else? The buzz on social media amplifies the hype. Posts garnering thousands of likes debate Aspinall's dominance versus Gane's upset potential, with fans calling it one of the most fascinating heavyweight clashes in years. Beyond the fight, the winner could face Pereira next, as the Brazilian star eyes heavyweight gold, adding layers to the division's future. Ultimately, UFC 321's main event promises a spectacle of speed, power, and strategy. Aspinall's all-out assault versus Gane's calculated dance could end in a highlight reel finish or a tense chess match. As the octagon door closes, one thing is certain: this bout will etch its mark on heavyweight history, leaving fans on the edge of their seats.